Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. So when you're thinking about what case you're gonna put on your iPhone, there are literally thousands of options out there. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of case manufacturers, and you can get cases in all shapes, all sizes, all types of materials. But how do you know which case is the case that you want to buy? That once you fork over your hard-earned money and you put that case in your phone, that you're gonna be happy with it. So that's what I'm hoping to help you with today. Today, I'm gonna go over the new lineup of 2019 cases from Caudabe. These are for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. There are 4 cases. We're gonna take a look at each of these, do a little bit of an unboxing, initial impressions, but more importantly, I wanna share with you what's kind of going through my mind as I think about, okay, if I'm looking for a phone case, why would I consider one of these phone cases if I'm gonna fork over my hard-earned money? So let's take a look at the Caudabe cases. Let's get up close, and I hope this information kind of helps you as you're looking around for your next phone case. If it does, if you like this kind of content, I would appreciate a subscribe, so click down below, and let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Sheath. So the Sheath really is the star of the show here. We're gonna talk more about it here in a second, but just wanna give you a little bit of a look at the box. Nice design on the box. You kind of have a honeycomb pattern on the sides here. Shows the case on the front, and then if you look on the side, minimalist perfection. And that's really what Caudabe is all about. So I'm gonna hold this up here so you can read it. So the whole idea is quality products that are simple, that are minimalist, that look good on your phone, that provide protection. That's what they're all about, and that's what I really like. You know, they have a really nice, what I would call sophisticated look to their phone cases. So let's go ahead and get into the box. I'm gonna set this down for a second here, because the other thing I noticed actually as I was taking this out is there's a crossword puzzle, not crossword puzzle. There's a word find puzzle in the back of the box. So if you want to have some fun, you can take a screenshot of that and find all the words that are listed in there. But here you go again: simplicity, precision, protection, minimalist perfection, sleek style, details. So 30-day return and exchange, 1 year hassle-free warranty. So they want to take care of their customers. You know, and I will say this, as I set this to the side, you know, I've got a small channel here, but they were kind enough to reach out to me, and it was pretty cool. They've been super helpful in sending these cases to me. They're willing to, you know, give me something to do a video on and partner around kind of promoting it a little bit. And so, you know, it's kind of cool. They're really nice people. So I would say that, you know, what are the things that you should be thinking about if you're considering the Sheath? Let's get that, there we go. It's 0.9 millimeters thick at its thinnest point. So it's super thin. When you put this on the phone, which I'm gonna do that right now. So when you put this on the phone, it really adds barely any thickness at all. You really feel like you don't have a case on your phone. But it does provide protection. So they've drop tested this up to 6 feet. Now I'm 6 feet tall, so unless I'm holding up my phone above my head, which I never do, and I drop it, you know, I should be set. I should be fine in this case. I've actually dropped the phone in this case before, and my phone has stayed intact. My phone has been fine. So I can attest to the drop protection of this. Now, I will say that, you know, your experience may differ. Just because I dropped it and it didn't break doesn't mean, and that's true for any case though, you know, you're always gonna have some crazy drops that just do damage. Let's see if I can get this to focus here. All right, so here's your buttons. Volume up and down button, mute rocker. They're super clicky, mainly because they're just part of the shock-like material. So the case is made out of what they call shock-like material. One of the other things, I don't know if you can kind of see it here, but it's got a micro-etched texture around it, which adds to the grippiness. There's your speaker grill cutouts. There's your power button. So super clicky power button. You do get a lip around the camera that'll protect your camera if you're setting it down on its back. You're gonna be fine there. You do get a lip around the front as well. So if you're setting your phone down on its screen on a table or something like that, you're not going to get scratches on the front. Now I also have an extra screen protector here, but you're going to be fine with this case. So yeah, that's the Sheath right there. So, you know, it's super minimal, has a nice texture to add for grippiness, but it has some nice detail to it. So this line here, this border around the camera hump, you know, it makes it look really nice. I love how the green from my iPhone 11 kind of shines through. It looks really nice in that camera hump. So I would call this elegant, you know, simple, but gives you protection up to 6 feet. So, I mean, you can't beat that in a case, you know, to have something this thin, but also protects your phone. So definitely recommend the Sheath. All right, next up, we're gonna take a look at their clear case. It's called Lucid Clear, and it is made out of the same polymer, set this to the side, same polymer that they use to make bulletproof glass. Has a glass-like clarity, it showcases your phone, it doesn't discolor over time. I'm reading the description right now. I haven't used this enough to be able to really say it doesn't discolor, but I will definitely let you know in a future video if it's discoloring or not. There's a little bit of the, let's see if I get that to focus there. You do have the logo on the side. You do get a lip around the back. It is pretty sturdy, so it's not a bendable case. And let me wipe it off here and put my phone in it. Fits really nice and snug on your phone. And man, if you want to show off your iPhone to the world, this is the case to do it in. I love how the border here around your camera hump, it does have a raised edge to provide protection, but also the case is entirely clear. Some clear cases will put kind of borders around this or borders around the side. This case is entirely clear, and I really like that. Really, if you're gonna have a clear case, make it 100% clear so that you can show off the entire phone that you bought, that you paid good money for. So I will say this, the lip around the front seems pretty small. So you might be careful. You might put a screen protector on the front if you're going to use this case. But big holes for your buttons, your mute rocker, plenty of holes for your speaker grills. And your power button. Great case, great clear case. That's what you're looking for there. So let me take it off. All right, next up is another thin case. This one is called the Veil. This is their thinnest case. This is about 0.3 millimeters thick or so. You might compare this to other cases like the Peel case is super thin like this. There's one from Totally as well. This is Caudabe's version. Really what this is good for is protection from scratches. So that you're protecting kind of the black glass on the back of your phone. Again, just it's got some micro etching in there for a little bit of extra grip. Get a small logo showing up at the bottom. Looks really nice. Now, you definitely want a screen protector on for this. You're not getting a lip that goes above the screen. You are getting a lip around the cameras, so you will be protected there. And you have holes, cutouts for your mute rocker and for your volume buttons and your power buttons, so, and as well as your speaker grills. So really nice case. If you're someone who uses your phone or works a lot in an office, you don't need a lot of drop protection, but you just want something that's gonna protect the back of your phone from scratches. You're gonna throw this in your pocket with some keys or something like that, then you know, definitely go for the Veil here. If you want, I mean, this, you're not gonna get any closer to a skin on your phone. It's basically what this is. And one of the things I do like about cases like the Veil, as opposed to a skin, is because you can take them on and off. You can switch out with other cases, whereas skins, you're kind of stuck with that skin on it unless you're gonna peel it off and then, you know, ruin it and have to buy another one. So a little more close-up look at the Veil. All right, so next up, our last case is going to be the Synthesis. Now this is their most rugged case. It still has a nice sleek design to it. It's actually semi-transparent, which is really cool. You can see my fingers through the back of the case. It does provide a little bit more protection than the Sheath. It's slick on the back, but if you notice, they do have grooves on the side to add a little bit of grip for you. One cool thing is if you look at the corners there are raised. So that when you're setting this down, you're getting additional protection for the back of your phone. So let's put this on here. That's what it looks like. I like, this is kind of a sleek design, how it kind of slowly, gradually declines into the camera. There is a raised lip around the camera, so you do have protection for your camera, but the corners also provide some additional protection there. Here's the side. There's the button. Super clicky buttons, just like on the Sheath. This case, even though it provides even more protection and good lip around the front, so you can see the lip up here in the corner there. Even though it does provide additional protection, it is a little bit thicker. It's still a super thin case. When you compare this to other cases out there, this does not add much bulk to your phone at all. So I really like the Synthesis quite a bit. All right, there is speaker grill cutouts. Okay, so that's really all I wanted to do today, was kind of give you a just kind of an unboxing, initial impressions, close-up look at each of the cases if you're considering them. I'm gonna have a follow-up video to this where I'm gonna use these for a few days, and then I'm gonna talk about each one of them and what and kind of give you a little bit more information on how do they do on daily use. And so if you want to see that, definitely subscribe, and I'll get that video out here in probably about a week. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and I will talk to you later. Peace.